Good afternoon. We will call the Tennessee State Funding Board for July 21st, 2025 to order. I will note the presence of a physical quorum. As we start, Sandy, have we had any requests for public comment today?
No, sir, we have not received any.
Thank you very much. The first item on our agenda today is consideration for approval of the minutes from the June 23rd, 2025 meeting. Members, I hope you took time to review those before the meeting. Unless there are any questions or discussion, I'll accept a motion and second to approve the minutes. Have a motion properly seconded to accept the minutes. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed, like sign. The item is approved. Next up, we'll have a report from the Department of Economic and Community Development for approval of funding the one fast track project today. Come on down, introduce yourselves, and you will be recognized, and we can start with the balances or however you all want to begin.
Thank you, Mr. Comptroller.
And be sure and lean into the microphone. Pull it towards you and lean into it.
Yes, sir. So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alan Borden. I have the privilege of serving as the Deputy Commissioner for the Tennessee Department of Economic and Community Development. To my left is our Assistant Commissioner of Finance and Administration, Jessica Johnson. To my right is Jamie Stitt, who serves as our Assistant Commissioner of Business and Workforce Development. As you pointed out, sir, we do have one project to present today, but before we do that, if it's okay, I'd like to call on Jessica to present you with the funding report.
Indeed, you're recognized.
Thank you. Hello? Okay, great. Our previous balance as of our last report was $663.7 million. Since then, new appropriations have amounted to $25 million. Fast track grants approved that were over $750,000 amount to $1.8 million. Fast track grants approved less than $750,000 total $467,000. Fast track administration $221,000 for an adjusted fast track balance of $686.2 million, with a total commitments amounting to $430.9 million, which brings our uncommitted fast track total to $255.2 million, a percentage committed of 62.8%. Today's proposed grants are $2.8 million, which would bring our uncommitted fast track balance to $252.4 million and a percent committed of 63.2%.
Thank you. Very good. Members, any questions or comments? If not, please continue.
Thank you, Mr. Comptroller. So the project we have to present today is Little Leaf. And Little Leaf Farms is recognized as the country's #1 brand of packaged lettuce that's sustainably grown through a controlled environment in agriculture. And I'd like to mention to the State Funding Board that this was a great collaborative effort between ECD and one of our other sister departments, the Department of Agriculture, under Commissioner Hatcher, and it was really a textbook case of a great economic development project, but also a great agribusiness economic development project. So we certainly appreciate the cooperation and partnership that we have with the Department of Ag. The company Little Leaf, they developed its first greenhouse in Massachusetts in 2015, and then they've since grown to also include the second facility in Pennsylvania, which right now is currently the largest indoor leafy greens campus in North America. Now, upon completion of the project here in Tennessee, this particular project will then become the largest, most state-of-the-art technical agricultural facility for the company in all of North America. They're going to be locating down in Coffee County in the Manchester Industrial Park, a great park. This site, we're also very excited to say that this is one of our select certified Tennessee sites. And we always love it when a company chooses to locate on one of these certified sites that, of course, the Department of Economic Community Development also runs and operates that program for the state. So they're going to be actually growing their distribution area, and this facility in Tennessee will allow them to distribute their leafy greens throughout the Midwest and throughout the Southeast. I believe their largest customer, the CEO was sharing with the commissioner and I, is Walmart. So they have some beautiful lettuce. If you enjoy salads, I can vouch for it. They have actually committed to create 318 net new jobs and make almost a $75 million capital investment within 5 years. They'll have an average hourly wage of $20.56 compared to $19.56 for the county's median wage rate. We're actually requesting your approval for 2 grants today. One, a fast track job training assistance program funds in the amount of $1.5 million, and then also a fast track infrastructure development program funds in the amount of $1.3 million. We need to have the construction of about a 500,000 gallon elevated water storage tank to water all those greens. So that brings us to a total of $2.8 million that we're requesting your approval on this afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that explanation. One question, what would you say for this unique project made Tennessee and Coffee County so attractive to this company?
Yes, sir. I think it was 2 things or maybe 3 things, Mr. Comptroller. One, it would be the actual site itself. The site is a great site in the Manchester Industrial Park there in Coffee County, and we've had some great success with some other companies locating in that park as well. The second reason would be workforce. The company was just really pleased with the quality of workforce that we have here in Tennessee, and the fact that we have such an incredible network of TCATs and of community colleges and even four-year institutions. As you would maybe not normally think this was such a technical business, but it really is pretty high-tech stuff. So they're very happy with that. And then the third thing is one of the things that just makes us an incredibly attractive manufacturing state, and that is our logistics. We're very lucky to be located where we are within the United States. Makes it very economical for manufacturers to get their raw materials into our state, and just as economical for them to get their finished goods out to their customers.
Very good. Thank you. In regard to this project you described today, has the company in question, have they signed the incentive acceptance forms, and do they fully understand the agreements?
Yes, sir, they have.
Yes. In regard to the project today, has the checklist been completed for this project?
Yes, sir, it has.
And does this project, as you described it, include an accountability agreement which provides protection to the state in the event this entity can't fill its end of the deal?
Yes, sir, it absolutely does. As Jamie points out, for the fast track job training assistance.
Yes.
The infrastructure grant does not require one because it's public infrastructure for the water tank.
Very good. Members, any questions or discussions? If not, is there a motion and second to approve the item?
So moved. Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve the item. All in favor of the item, please respond by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, like sign. The item is approved. Thank you all very much.
Thank you very much.
Members, we have quite a bit on the agenda today that is kind of rudimentary end-of-year stuff. Some of the items coming will be that. Next up, we have consideration and approval of a resolution certifying the authorizing and allocation of funds to the debt service fund for the year 25-26. Sandy Thompson, I'll ask you to present. You're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This resolution certifies the amount of taxes and fees that will be deposited into the debt service fund to cover debt service expenses for the next fiscal year, 25-26. And this resolution is effective July 1, 2025.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor of the resolution, please respond by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, like sign. The item is approved. Next up today, we have consideration for approval of a resolution allocating funds to defray a portion of the cost of highway construction projects and canceling authorized bonds. Sandy Thompson, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So the 2025 Appropriations Act, which is Public Chapter 530, directs the State Funding Board to take the necessary action to cancel certain unissued general obligation bonds. This resolution cancels bonds for highway construction projects in the amount of $80 million. This resolution is effective July 1, 2025.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of the resolution, please respond by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, like sign. The resolution is approved. Next, we have consideration for approval of a resolution authorizing the issuance of general obligation bonds of the state of Tennessee based on Chapter 528 of the Public Acts of 2025. This is the 2025 bond bill. Sandy Thompson, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This resolution authorizes the issuance of GO bonds in the amount of $1,034,547,000 pursuant to fiscal year 2025 bond bill, and this resolution is effective July 1, 2025.
We have a motion and second. Any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please respond by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, like sign. The item is approved. Our next item is a report item. It's the annual report on State of Tennessee general obligation and commercial paper debt. Sandy Thompson, you're recognized.
Thanks again, Mr. Chair. You have a report in your packet that basically lists the amount of debt that we have outstanding for our general obligation debt program. As you see in your report, our commercial paper outstanding is $3,681,000, $2 million of which is tax exempt. $1,681,000 is taxable. And then our bonds outstanding, we have taxable debt of $511,340,000 and in taxable and $1,003,245,000 in tax exempt for a total of $1,514,585,000 in bonds outstanding. And then the second page of your report outlines a couple of things for the commercial paper program. It provides for you the average daily balance of the program for taxable and tax exempt debt. You can see those outlined there. What those interest rate ranges were for that period of time for the whole fiscal year for both taxable and tax exempt debt. And then what that weighted average yield was for both taxable and tax exempt debt. Also below there, there's a listing of the expenses that were incurred in managing that program, all the way from what the interest was that we paid for the whole year, which was $365,000. We do have a standby purchase agreement fee of $1,225,000. And then we have dealer services fee, issuing and paying agent fees, and rating fees. So those are all detailed there on that report for you as well.
Thank you very much. Again, members, this is a report item. Do you have any questions or comments on the report we've received? Seeing none, Sandy, thank you for the report. It is acknowledged. Next up on our agenda today, we have another report item. This is the annual report on balloon indebtedness for fiscal year 2025. Steve Osborne from the Division of Local Government Finance, you're recognized.
Thank you, sir. The balloon indebtedness report shows the status of the requests received by the Division of Local Government Finance during fiscal year 2025. We've received 4 requests for balloon indebtedness. All 4 were approved. 3 of them were for refunding bonds, and 1 of them was for new money gas pre-purchase bonds. This amount is tied for the second lowest amount since the law came into effect in 2015. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you, Steve, for the report. Members, do you have any questions or comments? Seeing none, again, this is a report item. The report is acknowledged. Steve, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Finally, on the funding board agenda today, our last item is a notification item, notification of approval of the Federal Emergency Management Agency in regard to notes for the town of Selmer. Steve Osborne, you're again recognized to report.
Thank you, sir. The Comptroller's Office has the authority to approve operating loans that mature beyond the close of the fiscal year for local governments in areas declared as a natural disaster by FEMA. We report 1 additional loan for the town of Selmer, which is in McNairy County. For tornado damage, we approved a $650,000 interfund loan for them to pay for debris removal. This loan has a maturity date of June 30th, 2027. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And Steve, our Division of Local Government Finance worked both with the city of Selmer and with the county mayor specifically in regard to this. Is that correct?
That is correct, sir.
Yep. Members, do you have any comments or questions? If not, the report's acknowledged. The notification is made. Thank you very much. That is the last item of business on the funding board agenda for today. Members, unless you have any other items to discuss, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
Have a motion for adjournment properly made, properly seconded. All those in favor of adjournment say aye. Aye. Any opposed, like sign. The meeting is adjourned.